How's it going, everyone? Thanks for dropping back by my channel. Today I'm doing a tutorial on the EOS webcam utility for Canon cameras. Previously I did a video on the Windows version of this. Now I'm doing a video for Mac OS version that was released a month after Windows. Now Mac OS is pretty much going to be the same, so if you haven't seen that one, take a look. It's going to be up here in the corner. The steps are pretty much going to be the same, except for Mac OS's platform is slightly different. You might have to do a few different things to get it working in some cases, but we'll just work through those details together as we go. Okay, what you're going to want to do first, you're going to want to get your, I can get this situated here. Let's see. All right, so first off, you're going to want to start by downloading OBS utility. Now, you have a few different options with Mac OS. You have a variety of options for broadcast software to use with YouTube to broadcast your live stream, but I use OBS, and this tutorial is going to be done through OBS. First, you're going to need Canon EOS webcam utility. From the list, you'll pick whichever camera is compatible. Like, for say, if you're using the Canon 90D, you would pick 90D, or if you're using T6, T6i, T7, 1DX Mark II, 3, 4. I don't see many people using the 1DX Mark III for live streaming in this manner. If you do, but I mean, if you have it, you have it, and that's what you use, go for it. I mean, you got a $6,000 camera and you want to live stream with it, by all means, to each his own. But for my sake, I'm using the Canon 90D to film right now, but I don't have another camera other than the Canon 1200D, which is the international version of the Canon Rebel T5. So that's the one we're going to use to try to do the live stream today from this one. I use that for the Windows version as well. It worked out all right, except for the fact the picture was square instead of a 16:9 ratio. So hopefully we won't have that same issue with this one. And I just click on T6. You got webcam utility right here. It's the second one on the list, and it's webcam utility beta 0.90 for Mac OS. You click select and you would download it, you install it. OBS Studio, you would go in and type in OBS or Open Broadcast Software, and you download your version either for Windows, Mac, or Linux. Right now we're using Mac OS, so we download the version for Mac OS. When you install new programs, it's just common practice to go ahead and restart so your computer can finalize that install a little better. Sometimes everything will work without it, but you know, in this case, if it doesn't work, go ahead and restart and try again. But we're going to open up OBS, and let me see, I got the regular EOS utility installed on here. Right now I don't know if it's gonna be a clash with it, but I'm gonna leave it there, then I'm gonna try to turn this on. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna disable the EOS utility. Okay, so now I'm going to turn on the camera. And I turn off use preset. I actually get a picture. That's awesome. So I had preset collect. A lot of times after you download it, if you don't go through the setup or whatever, and you go straight into, like down here at the bottom, you see these options where it's the plus minus. You go to create and hit that plus sign. You go to video capture device. And then when you go to video capture device, so let's see, you do it, you hit video capture device, it'll give you this option up here. You go to create new, and then you select EOS Webcam Utility Beta from the drop down menu, or your built-in camera. Initially when you select it, it is on use preset, which as you guys can see, it wasn't really working at the time. Yours might do the same exact thing, but if it does, unselect use preset. As you see, it went blank. So I unselect the use preset, I select the resolution, I went here and selected the frames per second, and then as soon as I selected the 29.97, it became available, and it's auto selecting Rec 601, but you just go in there, select Rec 709, and then you just hit OK. But I'm gonna go ahead and actually, I'm gonna delete number 2. I don't need both of these, so all right, stretch this one across. So there we go. Okay, so off to the side here, you got an auto generated key. So your stream key, your stream URL, your backup server URL. The only two you really need at the moment is your stream key and your stream URL. If you've already tried to live stream, or you've already been doing it, you already have these first two, and you don't need to go through that process. The only process you need to do is adding the video capture device. So, but if you haven't been through this, you would just click the copy button to copy your stream key. You'd go to OBS, and you go down to settings. Settings will be off to the right, to the bottom, and you click on stream. You go in here, highlight it, delete it, repaste in the new stream key you copied, hit OK, and then you'd go over here back to the right, to the bottom. You would hit start streaming, and so down at the bottom you'll see dropped frames 0%, live 15.1%, 30 frames per second. It's green, so it's good. So you go back to your YouTube and you wait. You see what's gonna happen as soon as this button at the top lights up blue or whatever color you have. It might go red, like if you're if you're not on dark mode and your screen's white and everything, that button will light up red sometimes, or all the time, or whatever. But since I'm on dark mode, my button lights up blue. So it's blue. You go live, and there you go. I'm gonna end this, and when you're done, after you end your stream first on YouTube, and then you come to your OBS and you stop streaming. And another thing, depending on what mic you're using, you want to make sure you come in here and go to your settings. You go to audio, you make sure the mic you want to use is selected at the top, mic auxiliary audio. Go ahead and disable the rest of everything on there, and just make sure the mic you're using is selected under there, so that you're using the proper mic, because you might have different devices hooked up and you don't want to select it on all these. Now if you're doing something where you have a couple people speaking and they all have their own mic, like for instance, if everybody's wearing a lapel mic and you have it all hooked into the computer and you want each separate one being able to record, you can do that. So, or if you got music coming through or something like that. But yeah, so yeah, that is how you set up live streaming with OBS in the Canon EOS Webcam utility. And thank you guys for stopping by and watching my video. I think this might have turned out a little better than the last one. But yeah, if you want to see more videos like this, more tutorials on how to do things on the Mac or the PC, drop a comment down below. Tell me what you thought about this, and tell me what you want to see next. And I'll see you guys in the next video.